the Red Sox, Cody. This Rafael Devers thing, like in spring training, I was like, okay, this could be an issue. He eventually takes the DH role. Bregman goes to third base. I'm like, all right, looks like things are going to be okay. Well, with this Tristan Casas injury now for the first base, like he told everybody, the Red Sox came to him and asked him, would he be willing to play first base? He pretty much told them, no, kick rocks, do your jobs, hit the market, and find another player to do it. I don't know why you'd want me to do it. How do you think this plays in the club? Because you've been in a Major League Baseball clubhouse. How does this play in that clubhouse, and does this have the potential to maybe blow up on the Red Sox, which should be a promising year with what they have on that roster?
Yeah, this could be a problem. I don't know what this isn't the NBA. This is not player empowerment. We don't have that in Major League Baseball. You know what player empowerment is in Major League Baseball? Getting your damn paychecks. And that guy's getting his damn paychecks. And when you get your damn paycheck, you do what you're told. The end, period, stop. I wouldn't even want Rafi on my team anymore. I don't get this nonsense. Like, dude, go out and play first base if I ask you to play first base. You don't like it? I don't care. Get your ass to first base and figure out a way to not be the worst first baseman the way you were the worst third baseman in baseball 3 years running. Making a big old stink about Alex Bregman, you know, the reigning defending Gold Glove winner at third base, coming to take your job when you led Major League Baseball in errors at that position. Frankly, I don't think the Red Sox should ask him to play first base simply because of that, because he'll lead the league in errors at first. I don't care. Call up Roman Anthony and give him a first baseman's mitt. Maybe he won't complain.
The Devers quotes, Jared, like they're actually insane. Like some of the quotes, and I guess not insane, but like it's like eye-popping that somebody would go on the record saying this stuff about their organization and everything like that. Because like I had to like make sure I was reading the right stuff. I'm like, is this true? This is from him? But like, yeah, it's pretty wild. Like one of the quotes, he says, quote, "I know I'm a ball player, but at the same time, they can't expect me to play every single position out there. In spring training, they talked to me and basically told me to put away my glove. I wasn't going to play another position other than DH. Right now, I don't think it would be an appropriate decision by them to ask me to play another position." Like this dude is like, he's like, it's not appropriate from them to ask me to do this stuff. Like it's kind of wild what he's saying out there. And like, there's a chance that like this thing starts to get bad in the clubhouse and maybe a once promising season for the Red Sox, because like you look at the standings, they're in second, just 2 games back of the Yankees. Like they can win this division. It is very winnable, but you got this thing kind of hovering over the clubhouse, and I'm sure all the other guys are going to be asked about it as well.
So there's 2 things to unpack here. First of all, I don't know if there were conversations between Devers, his agent, and the Red Sox about his position. So like, let's just push that to the side for a second, and let's just act like he's just a player on the team and they're asking him to do something. He's getting paid $27 million this year. He just signed a $313 million contract extension for the next 10 years. If you gave me $27 million, I would play any position you wanted me to play. For $300 million, I would go into the stands and be the mascot if you wanted me to. Like, I just don't understand how a player can be making that much money and be that detached from the needs of the team. Like, it'd be one thing if he was a, utility player scrapping and clawing for his next contract. This dude is one of the highest paid players in the league. And he just is just so entitled. It just shows that money sometimes, it goes to your head, because if he was a lesser player not making as much money, it wouldn't even be a question. Wherever you want me to play, coach, I'll be there. But now that he's kind of been given this status because of his success and his lofty contract, that level of entitlement, I think, is really showing here.
Yeah, it's another quote from him, because like I agree, like it's wild, some of these quotes. And hey, like you want me to be the catcher, you want me to be like the peanut man,
hot dog
like in the
guy,
stands,
I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll do whatever.
When I worked in Spokane, I'd cover the Spokane Indians. That was the short season A affiliate of the Texas Rangers, but now I forgot which organization they're with now, but they're no longer with the Rangers. So like I got to see like Cole Reagans. He was pitching like when the Rangers drafted him. Like he made like his like professional debut with the Spokane Indians. But we would always go to the games and like shoot the games and cover them whatsoever. But like you're in the stands because they had a nice little platform where you can shoot the games and you can get like the view, the pitcher, the catcher, the batter, et cetera, et cetera. One of the concession guys is just yelling out like, "Baseball snacks, nice cold beer." I was like, I would be that guy if you gave me Devers' contract. Like, I would be that guy. Like, who wants peanuts? Who wants Cracker Jacks? Like, yes, I will be that guy. Devers said this. He quote, "Now they should do their jobs essentially and hit the market and look for another player. I'm not sure why they want me to be an in-between. Next thing you know, someone in the outfield gets hurt and they want me to play in the outfield. I know the kind of player that I am, and that's where I stand." Like, he's nuts. Like, he's nuts, man. He's like, next thing you know, they want me to play in the outfield.
He's got to be getting bad advice from his agent. That, like, because I try hard with these stories, Femi, and this isn't the first time we've seen a story like this pop up. This kind of stuff happens all the time. And I try to put myself in the mind of the player. Like, a team is paying me handsomely to play a sport, to play a position. Then that team says, "Hey, Rafael, we want to win. So we're going to put you here because in our estimation, this is the best chance for our team to win." And if you trust that team enough to sign a 10-year deal, which is essentially signing away your entire career to this one team, wouldn't you want that team to have as much success as possible during your tenure? Like, that level of trust between the team and the player and the agent is deteriorating to a point where he has to be getting bad advice. Because at what point does the agent step in and say, "Rafael, you're not only hurting your situation here, which team is going to want to trade for you if you're this much of a prima donna in the clubhouse?" Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Last quote before we move on here, because this is like cherry on top of the sundae. Quote, "They told me that I'm a little hard-headed, but they already asked me to change positions once. This time, I don't think I can be as flexible. I don't feel they stayed true to their word. They told me I was going to play this position, DH. Now they're going back on that."
Hey, Rafi, things change, bud. Sports, the only constant in life is change. That's the only constant in life. Like, you work in a profession where you fail 7 out of 10 times and you are considered a Hall of Famer. It's mind-boggling that he can't grasp the maturity level that he's showing here.
Like they told you could play DH when Tristan Casas was healthy. like he got hurt. They need somebody at first base, man. Wow. I get it. Like, and it's human. I don't want to just pile on him because like he sounds like a nutcase, but like I also want to tell his side of the story because it's human to also feel frustration. 100%. We've all been at jobs before where like you feel like you're getting jerked around a little bit, but like you're not gonna just air out everybody. Yes. You know, like you're not gonna like.
Have I was in local news being like, say this
exactly.
Don't say it publicly.
Like just airing everything out.
He's getting bad advice. That's why I think he's getting bad advice. Because at some point, an agent has to come to you and say, "Rafi, you're not wrong. It's not your message. It's the delivery."
Yeah, 100%. I guess, yeah, like it's so difficult right now, like to pinpoint like the teams that are going to be like legitimately good. Maybe in a few weeks we'll find out. Memorial Day weekend is usually the weekend that we find out, okay, like who's actually legit. AL East, like we talked Devers earlier with Cody Decker. We talked about it as well here on the show. Like, is it still the Yankees or is it the Red Sox or is there another team in that division that you think kind of prevails in the division that always gets a lot of eyeballs?
I think it has to be the Yankees, but only because of process of elimination. Like, Rays are a nothing. They can't hit. Blue Jays are falling back to earth. They have a ton of problems. Mostly they can't hit, and they have like half of a rotation. The Orioles have no rotation. I think if you combine the Orioles and the Blue Jays, maybe you'd get a full team. And the Red Sox are the next best, but the vibes are atrocious there, and we don't bet vibes on this show, but we definitely don't make bets because of vibes. Like, that team, if Devers, your best player, is saying, "I don't want to be here anymore," like, then what are we talking about? Like, Craig Breslow should trade Devers to the Rockies just to make a point. So I think it's the Yankees just by process of elimination because they're the only team that is kind of cohesive right now.